So you've told your team at work that you're actually quite good at baking. Here's how to prove it. With these delightful lemon poppy seed muffins. Oh, and if I've scheduled the upload right, as we speak, it's in the kitchen, so please go and help yourself. So first things first, let's pop on our apron and then get cracking on these lemon poppy seed muffins. Into a large bowl, let's add in half a cup of Greek yogurt, and bonus points if you're using my yogurt recipe. Click the link in the top right hand corner now to go and watch that. Next we're going to go in with half a cup of vegetable oil. Let's follow that up with 2 half cups or 1 full cup of sugar. I'm using light brown sugar here for a bit more molassesy flavour. Then let's go in with 3 half cups of flour. In this case I'm using 2 of regular flour and 1 half cup of coconut flour for a bit more variety and depth of flavour. Then let's grab our 3 eggs, and of course more bonus points if you're using eggs from your brother's farm. Thanks again Freddie, glad the hens have started laying again for the summer. And of course it wouldn't be a Raffles Cooks video without showing off some more one-handed egg cracking skills. 3 for 3 baby. And you know what they say, can't have a good old muffin without some vanilla bean paste, so add in a good teaspoon or so of that. So give everything a cursory wang jangle, or fold together, and sorry I don't have my personalised wang jangler today, I'm actually filming at my parents', so I have to make do with their regular plastic one. But the next flavour booster is the zest from 1 whole lemon, and then the juice from said lemon. And finally we're going to add in 2 big tablespoons of poppy seeds, followed by a half teaspoon of baking powder that we should have added earlier on with the dry ingredients. Give everything a good fold together, making sure there's no more streaks of egg, but also don't want to overwork this batter. Want to keep it light and fluffy so it melts in your mouth. Make sure your oven's heating to 180 Celsius, or if you're a Wysack fan, that's your undo on 370 fundo. Then it's time to enjoy a fun time-lapse as you line up your muffin tray with 12 medium-sized muffin thins. So to fill up these little guys, we're going to go in with 1 big tablespoon of batter, using the classic big spoon, small spoon technique to really scoop it out into the tray. And with a small amount of editing trickery, hey presto, they're all filled up. And then it's time for the baking box for these little guys. We'll see them in about 15 to 20 minutes or so. In the meantime, let's make a delightful glaze. We're going to use powdered sugar and lemon juice for this. You'll want 3 big tablespoons of powdered sugar. Follow that up with 2 teaspoons of lemon juice. Just keep mixing it together and bam, you've got the best glaze for any cake. You'll know the muffins are done when a cake tester or wooden skewer inserted comes out nice and clean. So just take them out of the oven and put them down on a heat-safe countertop. While the muffins are still hot, add in a good teaspoon of glaze onto each individual one to really let it soak in and get into every nook and cranny. Then once all of your muffins are glazed, just put them to the side and let them set for about half an hour or so. But most importantly, how does it taste? Now that is a delicious, lemony, poppy-seedy, flavourful muffin. I expect my graduate Star Baker Prize on Monday.
Oh, can I just try a little bit?
Oh yeah, go on then. Let me know what you think.
This is delicious.